There was a voice calling out in the wilderness, John, a man sent by God with one mission: prepare the way. People came to him, asking questions. Are you the Messiah? No. Are you Elijah? No. Then who are you? And he answered, I'm just a voice pointing to the one coming after me. Then one day he saw him, Jesus, and everything changed. John looked at him and said, Behold, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world. Not covers it, not ignores it, takes it away. People didn't fully understand, but John did, because in their culture, a lamb meant sacrifice, something innocent, dying for the guilty. And John was saying, this is him, the one sent by God to carry what you couldn't, to pay for what you did. John was standing there with two of his followers. Then Jesus walked by, and John said, Look, the Lamb of God. That was it. 2 words, and everything changed. Those 2 men left John and started following Jesus, not knowing everything, just knowing he was different. Jesus turned, looked at them, and asked, What are you looking for? Not where you're going, not what you want. What are you really searching for? They said, Where are you staying? And Jesus answered, Come and see. Not a lecture, not a speech, an invitation. So they went, and from that moment, they stayed with him. One of them, Andrew, ran to find his brother. We found him, the Messiah, and he brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, You are Simon, but you will be called Peter. In other words, I see who you are, but I also see who you're becoming. Then Jesus found another man, Philip, and said, Follow me. And Philip did the same thing. He went and got someone else. Nathanael, we found the one Moses wrote about. Nathanael doubted. Can anything good come from Nazareth? And Philip didn't argue. He just said, Come and see. When Nathanael met Jesus, Jesus already knew him, saw him, before they even spoke. And in that moment, he believed. And just when they thought they saw who he was, Jesus was about to show them something greater, to take your place. Then John said something deeper. I saw the Spirit come down from heaven like a dove and remain on him. And in that moment, he knew. This wasn't just a teacher. This wasn't just a prophet. This was the Son of God. And when people heard that, they didn't just listen. They followed. There was a wedding in a place called Cana, a celebration, joy, people gathered together. And Jesus was there, with his mother, with his disciples. But then something went wrong. The wine ran out. In that culture, that wasn't small. That was embarrassment, shame, a moment that could ruin everything. So his mother came to him. They have no wine. Jesus said, My time has not yet come. But she turned to the servants and said, Do whatever he tells you. Nearby were large stone jars, used for washing. Jesus said, Fill them with water. And they filled them all the way to the top.
Then he said, "Now take some out and bring it to the master of the banquet." He tasted it, and something changed. It wasn't water anymore. It was wine. Not just any wine, the best wine. He said, "Everyone brings out the good wine first, but you saved the best for last." He didn't know where it came from, only the servants knew. And the disciples saw it, the first sign, and they believed. After that, Jesus went to Jerusalem, and what he saw was not celebration. It was chaos. Inside the temple, God's house, people were buying, selling, trading, turning a place of worship into a marketplace. And Jesus didn't stay silent. He made a whip and drove them out. Tables flipped, coins scattered, animals ran. And he said, "Get these out of here. Stop turning my Father's house into a house of trade." People were shocked, angry, confused. They asked him, "What sign can you show us?" And Jesus answered, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." They thought he was talking about a building, but he wasn't. He was talking about himself. And after he rose, they remembered, and they believed.